Hi, Victoria Cooper here, your personal finance gal. So today I want to talk about student loans and more specifically graduate student loans. So our greater than $1.5 trillion of student loan debt is increasing, but it's not increasing because of undergraduate student loans. That's been fairly flat over the last few years. It's increasing because of graduate student loans. So why is this happening? Well, first off, undergraduate enrollment is down. There's a couple of reasons for this. One, there's a dip in the birth rate. And two, because our economy is doing so well, people are going straight from high school to the workforce. And so they're not going to college, they're going straight out and working on making their own money. Second, graduate students have more expenses. They're married, they can have kids, they have rent, they have mortgage obligations. So what happens is they need more money because they have more expenses in life. They're not just trying to cover their tuition, but they're trying to cover all of their living expenses as well. And so graduate students have fewer restrictions than undergrad students in the amount that they can take out, but they also have higher interest rates. So not only will they lend you more money, but they lend it to you at a higher rate. And it's kind of a double whammy for the graduate students. And then third, higher tuition for graduate students than undergrad students. They charge them more. Why do they do this? Well, one train of thought is because they make more money when they come out. Certain professions, they're making $150,000 plus. And so they say, okay, well, you're going to be making the money, so you can pay it back. Unfortunately, there are jobs out there that aren't like that. So social workers, physical therapists, they have to go to graduate programs, but they're not making the kind of money like some of the doctors and everything that are coming out of med school are. And so what they think they're going to start seeing a trend in is graduate students moving away from public sector jobs and moving to private sector jobs because they have to in order to pay off the increasing cost in graduate education. They're going to have to go into the private sector to make more money to pay off these loans. They're actually already seeing a decline in applications to graduate programs. So law schools have already seen a 29% decline since 2010. And in the last year, MBA and international graduate student apps have been down. So this one kind of hits a little close to home for me because my student loans all come from my graduate program, and I get it, and I don't know why they lent me that much money, but they do. But also a lot of my loans were used to cover living expenses because I was in a full-time program. So this definitely makes sense to me, and hopefully it makes sense to some of y'all out there. It's just really important, even in a graduate program, to find something that you can pay as much cash for and really try to minimize the student loans that you have, so when you come out, you're not burdened with the debt. So that is my financial tip for today. What is your most important question about personal finance? I want to hear from you. Post in the comments or send me a message and I'll answer it on the show. Have a great one.